On May 23rd, the IDF Nahal, Givati, and 401st Brigades conducted operations in Rafah, focusing on the Brazil and Shabura neighborhoods. The Brazil neighborhood borders the Philadelphi corridor, a key area under Israeli control. The operations involved identifying and destroying tunnel shafts and rocket launchers. The 401st Brigade located a loaded rocket launcher, while the Israeli Air Force killed mortar squad fighters who had fired rockets at IDF units. Palestinian fighters responded using mortars and improvised explosive devices in Rafah. This series of engagements highlights the intense and ongoing conflict in the region. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant announced on May 23rd that Israel would deploy additional military assets to Rafah. This move aims to bolster efforts to control the area and facilitate the return of hostages. There are currently 5 IDF brigades in eastern Rafah. Additionally, the IDF has temporarily evacuated approximately 1 million civilians from Rafah to safer areas. This mass evacuation aims to protect civilians from the ongoing military operations. The focus on Rafah underscores its strategic importance in the broader Israeli operations within the Gaza Strip. The IDF Netza Yehuda Battalion conducted a raid into Beit Hanun on May 23rd. Israeli forces have been operating in Beit Hanun since October 2023, focusing on dismantling militia infrastructure. During the recent operation, the IDF destroyed tunnels and engaged Palestinian fighters. Hamas fighters used small arms, anti-personnel mines, grenades, and explosive penetrators in defense. 3 Israeli soldiers were killed in separate incidents. The repeated raids and complex attacks highlight the ongoing conflict's intensity and the strategic importance of Beit Hanun for both sides. On May 23rd, the IDF 98th Division killed Hussein Fayyad, a Hamas commander, in an underground compound in Jabalia. The division targeted mortar and anti-tank missile launch sites. Meanwhile, the 99th Division continued operations in southern Gaza City along the Netzarim corridor. They conducted airstrikes on Palestinian fighters who had previously attacked Israeli forces. The 679th Reservist Armored Brigade also directed strikes against Palestinian militia cells. These operations indicate a focused effort by the IDF to eliminate key militant leaders and disrupt their capabilities in these strategic areas. The IDF discovered and destroyed tunnels used by Palestinian militias during a 2-day operation in Jenin City in the West Bank. The operation involved hundreds of Israeli personnel and aimed to dismantle militia infrastructure and kill fighters from Hamas and the Al-Aqsa Martyrs brigades. The tunnels, which were targeted to prevent cross-border attacks, are part of a broader Israeli strategy to secure the West Bank. The IDF also found tunnel shafts in the Nawar Shams refugee camp in Tulkarm, highlighting ongoing efforts to counter militant activities in the region. Iran is capitalizing on the presence of senior Axis of resistance officials in Tehran for Ebrahim Raisi's funeral to coordinate strategies in the Israel-Hamas conflict. Meetings held on May 23rd included senior IRGC officers, representatives from Palestinian militias, Lebanese Hezbollah, and the Houthis. The discussions focused on continuing the jihad and struggle until the complete victory of Palestinian resistance in the Gaza Strip. These gatherings highlight Iran's role in uniting various militant groups against Israel, emphasizing their collective aim to destabilize the region and support Hamas's efforts. Houthi Supreme Leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi claimed on May 23rd that the Houthis have attacked international shipping in the Mediterranean Sea. This claim aligns with the broader axis of resistance strategy to disrupt Israeli and allied operations. Additionally, Iranian-backed Lebanese Hezbollah has conducted at least 10 attacks into northern Israel since May 22nd. The IDF killed Hezbollah weapons expert Mohammad Ali Nasser Firan in an airstrike on May 23rd. These actions reflect the escalating regional conflict, with multiple fronts being engaged to pressure Israel and destabilize the broader geopolitical landscape.